Scorpio. How's it going, Scorpio? Good to see you guys. How's the new year going? I say that, Scorpio, because it is off to a challenging start, at least astrologically. Right now, the moon is in your sign, and all of December, Venus spent in Scorpio. While that is one of my favorite transits as an astrologer, it can be challenging. Things from below the surface coming up, very deep. It's that investigative self-analysis energy that Scorpio knows so well. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well, Scorps. I want to check in with you guys, see how the beginning of the year is treating you, given all that action. I'm going to be using the Astro spread today. I'll explain it as we go. For Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, if you're cross-watching for your Scorpio friend, that's great. Do keep in mind, though, that some of these energies could be more for you than them because you're the one who's here. All right, for Scorpio, what do we have? Wisdom of the Oracle. We already had one come out, Scorpio, but I feel two. So let's see. What do we have? Okay. All that glitters. This card always has two meanings for me, so we're going to see which way that goes. All that glitters obviously can be about learning the lesson of all that glitters isn't necessarily gold. Just because it looks like something you thought it was doesn't mean that it is. It can mean that. It can also mean the belief that that is what you deserve, actual gold. It's learning to tell the difference. Scorpio, this card's been coming up for you a lot, actually. Now that I think about it, I think you had it in your all signs. Imagine. Scorps, I believe you've had these two cards before, but Imagine has a lot to do with your own dreams. See, all that glitters. I'm still getting the idea that it could be like you're dreaming about what's possible for you. But let's get into it further and see what we got. Okay. Scorpio, I've been trying out my new Oracle deck called the Citadel. Very beautiful. And I haven't read the book, so we're going straight up intuitive. You can interpret this along with me. Let's get one of these for Scorpio. Oh, okay. I mean, this can be about your imagination playing tricks on you. Like I said, what you thought something was, wasn't. And it might be because you were so kind of locked into your idea or your imagination of what it was. And we have the Miser, stubbornness and inflexibility. That could be somebody around you here. And then we have the Catalyst, radical changes and taking control. Learning this lesson of all that glitters, Scorpio, for you could have had a lot to do with those themes. Let's get into the spread. Let's use the good tarot. I'm going to start off here with the Sun. The Sun is your overall energy for the next couple weeks. It's what you're emanating out and where your focus is. It influences the rest of the reading. The High Priestess. All right, the High Priestess, you're incorporating what you've learned on a higher level here. You could be getting a lot of messages in your sleep, particularly right now, Scorpio. Your psychic and intuitive abilities could be increasing. The Catalyst could be part of that situation. The High Priestess can be a complicated one, Pisces energy, because what you're receiving, you're not necessarily able to understand. It's hard to put boundaries around that kind of thing. Let's go down to the moon, speaking of. Cancer's ruling planet. It's in your sign right now. But the moon can be what's hidden from us or what we're hiding. It can be about the unknown, our dreams. Oh, we have the Queen of Wands. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. In the moon, there's somebody you could have on your mind that you're not thinking about. Something's coming through to you on an intuitive level. Interesting, Scorpio. This Queen of Fire is very magnetic. She's been showing up a lot lately. Let's take a look at Mercury. Mercury is your communications. It can be your workplace. Oh, okay. The Chariot. Cancer's major. Are you making plans to travel, to move forward? We have the Four of Swords. Okay, so after a time of recovery, I see what's happening. Scorpio, your confidence is being returned after a certain difficult lesson that has been learned with all that glitters. The Queen of Wands can be a difficult lesson to learn about ego, and that can be part of that situation as well. It's hidden here with the moon though. So I think you're emerging from a time of introspection. With the High Priestess and the Four of Swords, you're being guided through some kind of awakening process. Before the Four of Swords comes the Three, all that glitters. The Three of Swords is heartbreak and a lesson in that, a repeating one even. But here's the Chariot. You're moving forward. Now you know. And the Chariot's all about taking control. We have the Miser and radical changes, taking control. Interesting. Let's go to Venus for you, Scorps. Obviously, Venus is about love, but not just. It's about harmony and money and, oh, the Ten of Cups. Nice, Scorpio. Pure water energy here. The Ten of Cups is the whole picture. It's everything. It's love, it's friendship, it's family. It's whatever fills those cups for you, let me put it that way. And you're ready for it. See, whatever this lesson was, you're ready for the real thing now. And you're moving towards that. I love how you're keeping that alive in you right now, Scorpio. Okay, let's go to Mars. Mars is Aries ruling planet, and it is about our actions. Okay. Our outward energy, there's too much here. Our outward energy, our sexual energy. Okay. There was like 5 cards that fell out for Scorpio. Just one. What's happening with Mars? Ooh, very phonetic energy. I see, the Chariot is there. All right. Mars. The Magician and the Knight of Wands. The Magician is Virgo and Gemini energy, and the Knight of Wands is Mars. That's taking action. That's harnessing all of the firepower in your heart to proceed forward towards what you wish. I like this. It's that enthusiasm I talked about. You're still making it happen, Scorpio, with 10 of Cups. You plan to keep in that energy of belief and making things happen for yourself. Okay, we'll get more as we clarify. Let's go to Jupiter, Sagittarius ruling planet. Jupiter is what's expanding in your life, or what seeks expansion. It's your luck, it's your next steps. The 5 of Swords. Okay, the 5 of Swords is having to surrender to something. We have the 4 of Swords right here. Okay. 5 of Swords. That could be an internal conflict. Interesting. I'm going to need a clarifier before I want to go any further with that one, Scorpio. Let's go down to Saturn, Capricorn's ruler. Saturn is all about what restricts us, the lessons we still need to learn. Time, what's holding us back. What do we have for Scorpio? The 9 of Swords, lots of overthinking. Maybe you're feeling very anxious about something right now, Scorpio. With the 5 of Swords on expansion, I think there's something causing you a lot of mental conflict. You're nervous, that's what I'm getting, because there's a need to step into this Queen of Wands confidence here with the moon. It's kind of hidden. 5 of Swords. I'm very curious to get there because these two go hand in hand. Obviously, from what restricts to what's going to expand you, you got to let go of something, surrender something before you can move forward with this 4 of Swords. Okay, on the bottom of the deck is the 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. It has an undertone of all that glitters to it, though, as well. Sometimes the 9 of Cups can be kind of overindulgence and emotional fantasy or something like that. We'll see. But 9 of Swords, 9 Cups, right? It's almost like that's what's causing the issue. Interesting. Let's go to the Light Seer. Check out the High Priestess. Let's see if we can make this High Priestess speak anymore. Oh, okay. Oh, 9 of Cups. Wanted to fall right on my lap. See, this 9 of Cups, see how she's throwing them to the wind with kind of reckless abandon? But what you want, Scorpio, in your heart of hearts here is the 10 of Cups. And that requires another person and balance. So, let's see. Yeah, Judgment, Scorpio and Sag energy. This has to do with letting go of kind of, I'm going to say fantasy thinking with that all that glitters. But it's more with the High Priestess on board here, Scorpio. It's more like you were letting, 3 of Swords. We have 4 of Swords here in where you're recovering. It's beautiful. Okay, it's more like in the past before, Scorpio, you, with this 9 of Cups, were like pouring out your imagination onto certain objects around you or people. So reflecting what you needed them to be. And that can be emotional overindulgence. And this is you rising out of that. Intuitively, you're being guided because there's been a lot of heartbreak around all that. And the High Priestess steps in as Scorpio's greatest gift, your intuition, to guide you past that and into what you're worth, into your belief in yourself again. Because 10 of Cups is where it's at. Okay, let's see this Queen of Wands in the moon for Scorpio. The 5 of Wands. One more. And the King of Pentacles, Earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Hidden under the moon here with the 5 of Wands and the King of Pentacles is 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords. Scorpio, this could be somebody that you are moving away from. You're on the bottom of the deck with death and rebirth here. Interesting. This could be somebody who you have a lot of internal conflict around. That's why the High Priestess is on board here. And with the 5 of Wands, that can be also a lot of obstacles between the two of you. And you are stepping into who you are, your belief in yourself, and moving away from this because we have the 5 of Swords in Jupiter. Let's see this 4 in the Chariot. What's this about? But you're keeping all of this hidden, Scorpio, under the moon, as you do with that High Priestess. This is all an internal process for you. Yeah, the 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords in Mercury, 9 of Swords down here in Saturn. Way overthinking. It's causing you a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress. And with this 9 of Swords, 4 of Swords, it's like that's what you need to recover from. Move away from with the Chariot. The Chariot's an energy about taking control of your own emotions too, Scorpio. And with 9 of Cups here, that can be a part of the process. 9 of Cups here. We'll see. Interesting. Let me see this 9 of Swords. What is Scorpio stressed out about? The Fool. Aries Major Arcana. The Fool matches that 9 of Cups for me. It almost has the same energy. Look at this. See, it's being reckless. I don't always see these two cards that way because the Fool can be about taking a leap of faith. And in a sense, maybe that's what happened here as well. And a lot of stress around that. And you're kind of recovering. Okay, let me see this 10 of Cups. Okay. The 8 of Pentacles. You want to put in real work on what makes you really feel fulfilled. And that's in Venus right there. Okay. Okay. 8 of Pentacles to the 10 of Cups. I just got another message, Scorpio, for some of you. This always happens in the general readings, you guys, because you're all going through different stuff. 8 of Pentacles and Knight of Cups. Okay, this goes along with the second message I was getting for some of you here. This Knight of Cups could be somebody returning to you with an offer. Taking that 9 of Cups to the 10. I was sort of getting that for a minute here. Because for some of you, this could be somebody who wants to take a leap of faith in your direction, but just like there's way too much in the way in their mind, way overthinking things. And they're kind of recovering from something here. Maybe in the past when they came in and dealt with you, there was too much indulgent energy of some kind. It was out of balance. And now they're coming in to say with this Knight of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, that you don't just deserve the 9 cups, you deserve the 10, and here it is. Okay, so for some of you, that's the story. I'm going to read the rest with the original storyline. I'm sorry if it's confusing. I got to say what comes through. And that just came to me in a flash. So, Mars, what's happening here for Scorpio? The Messenger of Fire and the Magician. Action. 8 of Wands. Wow, fire. Lots of fire. That's very Mars energy. It's like suddenly, all at once, all the fire, all the passion, all the movement, all the conversation. And then the 2 of Pentacles. So, Scorpio, you might be keeping yourself in balance here. As you, so that you don't move too fast out into a situation or next time you're manifesting, because with that indulgent energy, the all that glitters kind of thing, right? It left you feeling pretty wrecked, let's say. And after learning that lesson, you're trying to keep that back a little for when you manifest going forward. Keep back your fire, tame it a bit. Okay, 5 Swords in Jupiter. 8 of Cups, that's walking away. 8 of Cups goes along with me with that 9 of Cups. It's like it's not enough. See how she's walking towards the actual source of the heat and the light and away from that little bonfire. Towards total fulfillment, the 8 always wants to go to the 10. And with this 5 of Swords and the 8 of Cups expanding, you're giving up on that kind of reckless abandon, as I mentioned. Let's see the 8 of Cups and seeking actual fulfillment to the 10 of Cups. Okay. Ace of Cups, it's waiting to come in for you, Scorpio. It's in Jupiter. What's expanding? What's bringing luck into your life? This is beautiful. This is a new beginning. All right, let's go to the 9 of Swords and Saturn. That's connected over here to a leap of faith. It might require that you take some kind of leap. 9 of Swords. The 6 of Wands. Fire energy. One more. This can have to do with your personal confidence. And that's, maybe you're afraid to move towards it. 6 of Wands. The Magician. Interesting, It's like you're kind of afraid that what you're going to manifest in next time is going to be a repeat of the same cycle. The 6 of Wands can be a little bit about ego, Scorps. And that's what I was picking up here with the High Priestess as well. You manifested in something before that made you uncomfortable. It was a lesson, let's say. The Miser, stubbornness and inflexibility. It could have been this King of Pentacles energy. And it was a difficult lesson for you to learn, but you're definitely moving forward. You've definitely learned to take your time with that Knight of Pentacles. Could be vice versa for somebody coming in towards you. They had to learn this lesson. Take that as it resonates, you guys. I'm getting a full-on parallel here. So whoever's watching, let me see this Ace of Cups in Jupiter. What's the 9 of Wands? You still believe. You still believe, Scorpio. I love it. That you can have this 10 of Cups. And the 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior, but almost to the end of the cycle. And what you needed to learn with this all that glitters and imagine, you're still imagining. But you've edited it. You've refined it. Or let's say it's distilled. And now you know that where you're coming from is actually very, very important in what you manifest in. I've been getting this a lot for you in your readings lately. We have the Lovers on the bottom of the deck, Gemini's major. And the Lovers is making a heart-based decision. Whether it's between two sides of yourself, Scorpio, could be what we're dealing with here. Two paths you could take, two people. But something's calling at your heart, the High Priestess and the Lovers, to make this decision. The Three of Wands. On what path you want for your future. And make sure you're coming from a good place. And you are. You're doing that. Look at this. 9 of Cups and 7 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. And the Ace of Swords. Okay, I'll stop the clarity. The 7 of Wands is still willing to fight. You know. Wow, Scorpio. Okay, that was pretty to the point for you. Remember I said 8, I'm getting that, like I said, it could be half cross-watcher energy we're picking up on here. So we'll see how that goes. All right, let's go to the True Love reading, Oracle. Okay. Abundance. This leads you to that abundance, that 10 of Cups. Self-defined, Scorpio, whatever that means for you. All that glitters versus true abundance. Let's get you one more. It's nice. Good work, Scorpio. Let's get you one more. Okay. And compatibility. To create the 10 of Cups, it takes true compatibility. This person, this King of Pentacles, either was or is coming in wanting to be. It's going to apply differently for you guys. And we have the Divine Feminine on the bottom of the deck. This process of learning all that glitters is part of that for you, Scorpio. Okay. Anything else? Do I want a romance angel? No. This feels like it's a reading about you mostly. Let's go to the Lovers Oracle and get some words of advice. Transformation. I love it, Scorpio. That's what you are the ruler of. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Okay, so where you've learned this lesson, Scorpio, it could have taught this person a lesson, for those of you where that's the case. And they're coming back in. We do have compatibility here. Okay. Secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. Interesting. High Priestess and the 9 of Cups. And maybe that's it, Scorpio. You being so intuitive as you are, you know that. Because 10 of Cups is right here. So this person has to actually, like I said before, come in and put in more work. It's not just about that 9 of Cups. Let's get one more for you. Like I said, maybe in the past they were being self-indulgent. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. I do kind of have here in Jupiter, I mean, it's your decision, Scorpio, for sure. It's causing you a lot of anxiety. I feel it on both sides. There's a lot of anxiety. And it could be, too, that both of you are learning this lesson of all that glitters. That could be part of it. All right, Scorpio, that's what I have for you guys. I hope it resonated. I sure hope it helped. I know it got confusing, you guys. So, as always, take what messages help and resonate and leave what doesn't for somebody else. I love you guys, Scorpio. I'll see you soon. Namaste.